Alright guys, we're back. Let's go back into the depths. Before we do, I just want to point out this awesome plus 11 to hit, plus 12 to damage. That's just glorious to see. Anyways, back in. We are going to keep searching for 3 more items before we return to the surface. Again, it's not just obstinance, and it's not just avarice that keeps us searching for those items before we go back. It's the fact that... Good. Thought it was ooze. It's the fact that if we go to the surface too early, they won't have... Whoa, that's brand new. I'm afraid. It makes me afraid. If that's all it does, then I could probably stand there and hack at it, but I don't know that that's all it does, right? Fuck. Alright. Thought process. Troll right here, we should hack at it. Mold, I think, is right to the southwest. I think the troll is evil. Might be time to protect ourselves from evil. We don't need this potion, but we'll keep it for a second, just to... I lost my concentration. Of course I did. A giant troll. That's new too, man. It's just nothing but new monsters. To finish the earlier thought, if we go back to the surface too soon... There we go. Protection from evil worked. I'm too afraid. Of course I am. I forgot about that too. Let's draw him up here. Come on, we're off here. Okay. If we go back to the surface too soon, they won't necessarily have what we're looking for anyway. It seems like the turnover on the items in the stores is just not fast enough that you can take a really brief trip to the dungeon and expect it to make a difference. Let's rest here. Alright, I know I'm no longer safe from evil. I think he was here, wasn't he? Nope. He's there. PBB. PBB. It's so awesome to be able to cast that twice. I don't think I have to duck out of the room either. He can't hit me from a distance as far as we know. It's his, it's the direct contact that can cause me to be afraid as far as we can tell. But the next time we meet one, we will quiz it and learn what we can about it. Now I want to back off from the Crimson Mold because we encountered the brown tick, which as far as we can tell had 2 different effects, poisoning and well, I don't remember, fear? Poisoning and something. So in case the mold fell in that same category, just because it hit me and made me afraid doesn't mean we know that it only makes you afraid. Put back on search. Let's drop that, let's go in a corner and drop that potion. No, I don't P, I meant D. I think it was H, wasn't it? Yep, potion of lose experience. We're sure not going to drink that, and nobody will buy it. So our quest for 3 items, well, 3 sellable items, continues. Or usable, but 3 things that have value continues. Let's move that off the screen because it's annoying. Got more sapphires. Ice Troll, again, brand new. Man, this place is a trove of new monsters. As far as I can tell, I cast PBE, and it did not have the effect we want. I do want to check, let's keep an eye on our hit point after each turn. I want to know if the frost is completely not damaging me now because of that Ring of Lordly Might, if that's what or Lordly Protection versus cold. I wanted to know if that's what was the effect of it. But I'm not going to be able to tell because it's also biting me and hitting me and everything else all at once, so I think. It hits me... I want to also see when I hit enter. When I hit enter, is that when it drops the hit points for the next set of hits, or is it done all at once? Misses me, misses me. I got a hit point back. I hit it. Oh, well, can't test it now. More money, more money. I mean, money's awesome. I just want my 3 items so I can go back to the surface with a clean conscience. Spotted rat. What do we got in here? Large black snake. That's nothing, man. From so long ago. From like 21 levels ago or so. Fire spirit. Blue beetle. The fire spirit is some threat. Let's back off. I could cast a spell that protects me somewhat from flames, but to do so I have to waste a turn that I could otherwise spend hacking at that guy, and it's probably easier just to kill him straight out than it is to use a spell. Again, I gotta. Where am I keeping my eyes? Am I watching the top of the screen or the action? Maybe the action makes more sense. Alright. Cleverly have some water beside me too to keep the mouth marginally moist. It's not going to do much considering how dry this room is. I may burst into flames at any second with or without a fire spirit. That's how dry it is. I'm human kindling. Search. Open. Turn search on. Progress. Move the mouse. Alright. Amulet of Charisma. Nice. What are we at now? 2 more items. Find me 2 more things and we will head back to the surface and hopefully finally get our beginner's handbook back. Because life is a nightmare on this level without it. I expected a secret door there. I didn't think it'd be to the north. I thought it'd be to the east. Whoops, I didn't mean to open, I meant to search. Again, I was watching back a video, I don't remember if it was the last video or... Potion of Blindness we don't need. Interesting, the potions seem to fill up the same slot. Is it alphabetical? Is that what we're seeing? No. I'm not sure why. The last potion we found was also H. Why isn't it just at the bottom of the list? I don't know. Don't do that. Why am I... P for potion, I think I'm pressing. Drop H, yeah. Alright, where are we going? Maybe to the southwest we can, look, there might just happened. Might be a door down there. Oh, I found a secret door. That's what that was. A very useless secret door. Alright, lead me somewhere filled with wondrous items. Maybe even a beginner's handbook itself, although I don't think that does exist in this game. I don't think you can find those in this game. That's a weird choice to make, to say you can't find it, I think. Maybe that's just me. Nothing. My light is growing faint. Let's fill that lamp. Alright, where to, guys? I mean, we may have to head back soon just because we've run out of places to look, although far to the east I may or may not have seen a spot. We'll keep the search going as we walk in case we happen to walk by a secret door and thus find it. I can check with this, can't I? Let's do the capital W for where. Yeah. Where as in W-H-E-R-E as opposed to the small w, which is also where, W-E-A-R. Alright. Warrior. We killed one of these before, right? Let's see what we know about it. Yeah. It's from this level, moves at normal speed, worth 55. It's not, you know, that threatening or even interesting. Ah, we found a lance. Nice. One more item, guys. Right? No. Are we out of here? We're out of here, guys. That's it. We're gone. Let's read ourselves a scroll. I'm tempted to continue. I'll continue exploring for the moment while the scroll, unfurls itself here. What is it? Is it still D or is it E? D again. It's weird how it shifts the things around in your pack. I haven't deciphered the rhyme or reason for that yet. We pulled back to the surface any second, but we might as well walk around for a minute and see if we can get some last second experience. There we go. Well, the good news is it's nighttime. Perhaps that implies that we've been in there sufficiently long that the stock has been replenished. I hate nighttime in the town. And anybody who's watched for some time knows why. There we go. Beginner's Handbook. Glorious thing. I can't carry that many items. Fine, let's sell something. Now let's purchase a recall while we're here. 2 of them. Alright. Let's sell something, and let's not sell it for any great money, because I don't want to risk pissing him off and getting thrown out and not getting that book. So we'll sell this off at a price that is more than reasonable, even though it was magical. Now we will purchase that Beginner's Handbook, and I'll get several of them if I can. Again, I don't really care about the price so much, because it's just imperative we get it. That's all I can get. I can only get the one. We already have 2 Words of Wisdom. I want to pick up a second one of these and a second one of these when I get a chance. At least a second one. I may even start doing thirds at some point, because losing any of those is so desperately crippling. What else can we sell here? Nothing. We can sell nothing else here. Got a lot of identify scrolls. I think I forgot to identify my stuff before I sold it here. I wouldn't mind identifying that Amulet of Charisma. Ring of... I don't know. That might not have a plus. It might be... That might be an as-is thing. I don't know. Maybe that's it. I want to identify that Amulet of Charisma. Let's do that first. Read. Identify. P. +2. Let's wear it for a second. Let's wear it while we do the rest of our shopping. We'll probably sell it in a minute, but anything else we're selling off, let's do it with the benefit of that extra bit of charisma. Maybe get a better price. We're selling nothing else here, except for the Amulet of Charisma itself. But we'll do that last. Let's sell everything else we're going to sell. He has an enchanted metal cap. I think that was here before, right? Didn't we sell that to him a little while ago? It looks like the stock has cycled, but not disappeared entirely, maybe. I don't think we need it. Our hat is still pretty good. At 1 + 4 is still pretty good. Although it took some acid hits, darn it. It's still just 1 point better than this, so let's keep it for now. Sell off this for, fuck if I know, 100? Nope. 80? Not 90. 80? -6. Good enough. Alright. That's all we had to sell there, right, by the way? Sell? Yeah. Yeah, I noticed in one of the previous videos that the binging sound was occurring in my ears when I pressed the wrong button. And not at other times, so I'm not... water. Not at other times. Look at that. Let's purchase that enchant armor. Restore some of the damage we just accrued. Not much. Read L. Alright, the hat got slightly repaired. What are we going to sell here? My fucking sword is 2... Oh, FT. That might stand for Flame Tongue. I have to look this up. We're starting to see... I mentioned way back in another video, ego weapons. And they are weapons that have distinct special properties. This halberd has it. Now, granted, my sword is currently, fuck, I don't know, +6 +6 or something? Yeah, this is only +2 +4 for the same amount of damage, but I need to know what that Flame Tongue thing does. So give me a... Bear with me for a second, and we'll check it out. We'll look in the 5.71 manual, which is a little more complete than the 5.6 manual I have here. I'll look for... Oops. Bing. I will look for FT. Well, it's showing me the word after, etc. Let's try bracket FT. Son of a bitch. Bracket FT. Let's try like... fuck off, will ya? Let's try the word defender. That's DF dash. Okay, FT, Flame Tongue. A magical weapon of flame that delivers a heat critical to cold-based creatures. It will inflict 1.5 times the normal damage when used against cold-based or inflammable creatures. That's pretty cool, but I don't think it's worth giving up our +6/+6 broadsword or bastard sword right now. All right, back into the game. Yeah, it's nice, but we already deliver a lot of damage, and it's not worth it, I don't think, in this case. Could be there's somebody watching right now who knows enough about the game to be like, you are a moron, don't ever pass that up, but I don't know. I'm not too excited about it. Excited enough to look it up, and excited to realize as well that that such things are being sold in the store now, so that the quality of items is increasing, man. That's really good news. That lance as well has greater capability of damage in terms of base terms, but my other thing's too enchanted to make it worthwhile switching right now. Let's go with what price do we ask? What price do we ask? 500. I mean 400. Really? I mean 300. Sell. Man, I'm tempted to sell that damn longbow, but not quite yet. I probably will soon. We haven't used it once since we got it. Or maybe we did once, but that's it. That's it, therefore. Right? Alright. Sell. Dark blue mushroom, what are you? Cure blindness. Okay, good to know. Also sell. Nope. Also purchase. Purchase a ration of food. Purchase a ration of food. Purchase a flask of oil. Done. That's all we need here. Nothing like killing children in the street, am I right? Just killed a filthy street urchin. Wasn't there something else we wanted to do? I guess we have nothing else. I thought we had more scrolls to sell or something, but perhaps not. I think that's it. I think we're good to go. Yeah, man. Nope. Let's wear N. Wisdom. Wisdom far more important to my character than charisma. And now let's sell that charisma one. 2,000. I mean 1,500. I mean 1,000. My dear God, 700. For 700, you cannot get 10 of those. Your statement is patently absurd. He threw me out. Like the douche he is. Alright. Well, we have what we came for. That's really all that matters. Let's head back down. We still got a good 12 minutes of adventuring ahead of us. And it will be done with the benefit. Whoa! I think we are going to get pulled down before I can get here. But he didn't have a restore dexterity, did he? Nope. Okay. That's the other thing we want, right? Alright, here we go. Oh, baby, look at this. PAE. Oh, how I have missed you. Broad axe. That's a sweet little new weapon. Maybe not. Maybe I've had one of those before. I think I had a character before who... a paladin before who that was his primary weapon. Man, I love having the spellbook back, man. It's gonna make all the difference. Let's rest. What is this guy? We gotta cast our detection spells too, but not yet. Let's just hack this guy apart first. Is he dead? He's dead. All right. Detect. PAA. Nothing. PAF. Nothing. PAG. Nothing. We didn't lose our concentration, did we, on that one? Nope. Rest up. All right, ma'am. We've got our book back. We've got our groove back. We've got everything we need to successfully kill this invisible thing that's attacking us. There we go. More water. Yeah, let's dig this up. Oh. What are you? Mummified orc. Just in case, PCE, we're back to that. And we don't have have to worry about this mummified orc at all, because detect or protection from evil is the greatest spell this game knows. It was like 726, right? 726 pieces of gold pieces worth of mithril. The treasure down here is getting very exceptionally high. Leads me to believe there will be things for sale in that store soon that are going to cost an awful lot. Or else, what do we need the money for? What's over here? Bah. I'll keep it for now. PAA, PAF, PAG. I need to drop that ball and chain soon because it's not a very valuable item. Black Mamba. Dead. Nope, it just darted away. Here we go. Now it's dead. PCA. And we are no longer poisoned. All is right again with the world. These spells make all the difference. I can't imagine... I was going to say I can't imagine playing this game as a warrior, say, with no spells at all. But then again, my Angband guy who's doing so well is a warrior. But then again, there's items in that. I have a file of Galadriel that lights up all the rooms. I mean, found that very early in that game. PAE. And we don't want that. It was summon monster, right? Yeah. This we might... This puny little weapon we'll keep for a moment. And throw it out shortly. Eh. So now that we have that spell book, we're really just adventuring to again to find money. What am I doing? I'm searching here forever, and there's no reason to. I can just cast my spells. There's nothing there. Just adventuring to get experience and get treasure, and put new monsters in the monster manual, in the monster memory, I guess. So I think the game plan for now is just to explore the entirety of this level, if we can, unless we're chased off by fruit flies again. Nice. And how are we doing for experience and such? We're getting there. About 3,000. We have 3,500 some odd. 3,540, I think exactly, if my math is right. Left before we level up. I have my detection spell book back, and I didn't use it. And what happened to me? Let's find out. Enveloped in flames. Okay, that could have been worse. I'm not going to disarm it, am I? Eh, not unless I have to. Only because it may go off and burn my teleport staff or something. Battle axe. What are you? I'm not too worried about you. Not worried about you either. Katana is new. Again, we're talking about previous characters. My earliest Paladin, the first time I played a Paladin, the one who did so well, he found a katana really early. That was his weapon of choice through the whole game. It's about the same as our bastard sword in terms of damage, but it's probably lighter. I didn't want that. Out of curiosity, that's all. Katana is 12 pounds. My bastard sword is 14 pounds. It's 2 pounds lighter, does the same damage. As far as I can tell, there's a pit. That's the only difference in this in those two items. I don't know that there's any other difference. I guess lighter would mean we could get more swings with it sooner. So actually, in terms of weapon class, there actually is a valid reason to switch to a lighter weapon. But again, we have +6/+6 on this thing. So unless that katana is already heavily enchanted, I ain't switching. But you can imagine if we're doing all right now with 1 swing per turn with our bastard sword. If we got that up to 2 swings, man, might even be worth switching to the katana for a second to fight in combat and see if I've got 2 swings yet with a weapon of that weight. But I doubt I do. Can't carry a bone amulet. Let's drop something then. Let's drop the ball and chain. The old ball and chain. Oops. You know what? Let's try it. Let's just switch to the katana really quickly. Q. Same amount of damage as same amount of base damage as the base bastard sword. Whoops. No. But the question is, no, I still only get 1 swing. So let's switch back. Still haven't figured out the formula that dictates whether or not you get more than 1 swing per turn. Fuck! Invisible guy. P, C, E. Alright, that ghost is here. P, C, D. There it is. It's not a ghost. It's a... Well, what is it? It's a quasit. I didn't know the quasits could drain our experience. Maybe it can't. Maybe a ghost hit us and ran. That's possible. Well, at least we know what this thing is. Let's, fuck. P-A-D. Here we go. And the spellbooks are awesome. Let's, rest up. I can't recall if we've done detection spells, so let's do that right now. Rest again. And continue on. Yeah, I guess maybe the quasits can drain your dexterity. It's hard to tell. I'm surprised. I was going to say I'm surprised because usually when you take damage from a source, it alters the monster memory to incorporate the fact that the monster has a special ability if it uses it. But then again, the quasit was invisible when it did that to us, so maybe it would have to be visible and then drain our dexterity before it would ever fill in the monster memory that thing can drain your dexterity. Once more, very fascinating concept for the monster memory, and very interesting that they implemented it with the invisibility being a factor in what you learn. But in that particular case, we can make an educated guess. So I'm surprised it doesn't, I don't know. It's a little frustrating in some ways to have the invisibility be a factor there. Mostly just because I want those monster memories filled in. This is a completionist in me, wants to know everything there is to know about the game and have it in a concrete, documented format. What do we know about this thing? Anything? Alright, not that big a deal. It's dead. Alright, some detection spells, right? We're almost done this video. Glad we detected that trap. Acid trap, man. Glad we detected it. Stay on this map. This map section. Almost done this video. When we come back, we'll be spending the entirety of the video in the dungeon. I'm not heading back to town anytime soon, even though my inventory is full. Fuck that. Unless it's full of things I really want identified. Or if it's things that say they're magic, because I've been carrying them for a while. Unless that's the case. Actually, I have Scrolls of Identify. I'm carrying them. Let's use them. What am I thinking? Let's identify that bone amulet. P. Amulet of Adornment. I can drop that right now. Screw you, Amulet of Adornment. So low a value. Detection spells in place. Alright. Let's just get rid of that poison. Because we can, and because I don't want my health dropping constantly. What are you? Huge white bat. I think they can spawn, and they also breathe frost and such, I think. Although I don't fully recall. this guy? Is this the guy who could do two things? No. Presumably he can at the very least, poison us. I mean, I have no real spells I can cast that are going to protect me from him, unless I can get away from him enough to cast Bless. If he moves erratically, there we go. Let's cast Bless to get our armor class up a little bit, and our hitting bonus up a little bit. Alright, well, there we go. He made me feel sick, so they can poison us for sure. If that's all they can do, I'm not that concerned. P, C, A. Rest. Oh, rest again. You know what? We're past the 30-minute mark. I'm going to light up this room, and we're going to call it quits unless there's a... it's not a room. Okay. Let me just fill this in so I don't think it's a room when I come back. Okay. That's it. I'm heading off again, guys. Successful adventure. We got our beginner's handbook back. That was the very most important part of that session. So, glory be and hallelujah. See you later.